Hello everyone, welcome back to Java Learning Hub for ICSC. Today we are going to do the binary search program in Java. Before we go for the binary search, first let us see about the 7 steps which we need to follow. Binary search programs are also called as 1D array programs or single dimensional array programs. First let us see what we have to do is first we need to declare a variable. For declaring the variable, then we have to input the array elements. So whenever we are going to insert in the array elements, that has to be in sorted order. Sorted order is nothing but it has to be either in ascending order or descending order. Ascending order is from the lower to the higher, whereas descending order is from the higher value to the lower value. Then we have to initialize the variable. In binary sort, what we are going to do? We are going to take the value and we are going to divide it into two equal halves. So when we are going to divide the equal into two equal halves, first initial value will be given as the 0, whereas higher value will be whatever the value is there, that minus n minus 1 we are going to do. Then what we have to do is we have to repeat. What is that? We have to check whether your lower value is less than or equals to middle higher value. If it is there, obviously it will be there. Then what we have to do is we just have to find the mid value. Mid value is nothing but it is a midpoint because we are going to declare a binary search into two equal halves. For doing so, what we are going to do here is low plus high, we are going to divide it by 2. Then we have to compare the key elements with the middle value. Like for example, when your key elements or the mid value is equals to the key value which you are going to enter, we will need to stop it. We have to break this code. We don't need to move further. But if in case, if your key element is less than your mid position, you have to do the searching on the left hand side by taking the high value as mid minus 1. Whereas if your key is greater than the mid position, then you have to do the search on the right half. And when you are doing the search on the right half, you have to increase the value of lower digit by plus 1. Then, finally, if you are searching that your low value is greater than your high value, we have to display that element is not found. If not, the element is found. This is where we are going to end this. Now let us see a program. When we are talking, let us see, for example, there is a program for year of graduation. In school, where we are going to enter the integer values from the user, and because integer values from the user, it means we are going to use scanner object. So when your value exists, we are going to display a message as record exists. If in case it is not there, it means record does not exist. Here it is an integer array of 10 elements where it begins from the 0 and it ends at the n of 9 because index position usually will give it as 0. Followed by the years. Now let us see the code. Let us see our program. Here we are importing a scanner object and in the class name as graduation year, you can give it as a binary search. Start the class, write the main, create scanner object here. What we have to do normally when we are writing this, we will give int n is equals to new int of 10. But here as we specified the years, we are going to use the normal years. Then we are going to enter the year which we are going to search in year variable. Lower bound is 0, higher bound is, you can give it as 9 or you can give it as n, whatever the n value is the array dot length minus 1, index value is minus 1, it is a given value for us. Now we are checking lower value is less than or equals to the higher. If so, then we find out the mid position as 1 plus h by 2. When we are finding the mid position by 1 by h by 2, then we are checking if the mid value what we have calculated, if it is equals to the year which we are searching. Single equals to is used for finding the value, double is equals to is used for checking the condition. This way. Then if it is so, then the index becomes the n. Then we need not continue with the coding for the things. But if in case the value is not equals to the year what we have entered, then we will enter that. We will check for the less than and then greater than. Here you will check if it is less than n year, more value will be increased to plus 1. If in case, because we have checked equals to and less than, we will write the last part, that is the greater value, as higher value is n minus 1. You can also do here as you can check the condition for less and higher, and this if part what we have written here can be written in your else part. This is also possible. Then close respective values. Then if this IDX becomes minus 1, it means the record does not exist. If not, you have the record available in your screen. Right? I hope you all have understood that. And now I request you all to go through this. All the best for your exam.